Mwiti nime like tukiongeanga kwa simu, mimi kwanza mostly nikimpigianga wana like I've been just nimeshingi kumwambia tu to shoot content. Hiyo ndio kitu nimeishi kumwambia. So after nimemwambia to shoot, anaambia let's plan it.
Ritual, sorry, the jury wants the camera, please. Tafadhali, if you don't mind. The comment section is the jury. Sawa? Okay, thank you.
So Mwiti after kumwambia eti to shoot content, ananiambia let's plan it for another day. Then afterwards ananiambia nitumie location, I will just even come to your house to shoot kwa nyumba. So I was like, kama ni content tunaifanya outdoor kwa streets. Sasa ndo anaanza usikwange hivyo babes, jui nini. So mimi nakata tu simu. Like hivyo ndo ameshingi tu kufanya.
Hello guys, it's your girl Patience Status. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscription box and put on the notification bell so that you don't miss any time I post a new video. Remember, I'm the queen of online gossip. So welcome to today's video. Don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment on the comment section.
He calls me babe nini anani text hadi ni call around saa 9 za usiku akiniambia nipinie location nikuje kwako. Kuna day pia alinipigia kuja Summer Tides, sijui twende Summer Tides, ndakulipia sijui bills twende Diani, vitu kama hizo. So mimi nimekuwa tu nikimwavoid, sasa ndo maana aliamua kunianika na kutekeo action. Yeah. Endo story ilikuwa.
Baby Jackie, I'm a bit perplexed. Please give us a briefing of who is Mwiti to you? How are you related with Mwiti? Or how do you associate with Mwiti?
Mwiti, we only live from TikTok.
Have you met in person at any point?
Only once. Na tulipatana after mazishi ya Branchira. I remember that day after tumetoka mazishi ya Branchira. Tulipatana tu only once. We've never met again.
Ndio Mwiti akakuona.
Yeah, alafu pia like ananijua.
I'm eager to understand. You're a straight man, and he is the gender of Mwiti.
Mwiti is also no. I don't know his sexuality, Your Honor. I wouldn't talk of that. But he is a gentleman. He is a man, biologically man, a cishet man.
The reason why I'm asking is he is not anywhere on social media where he has declared his alphabet. He should be referred as a she, they, you know the pronouns. He has never.
I've never heard him say that, Your Honor. Never heard him say that. Yeah.
So we assume he's a man and his sexuality is unknown.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, but I believe that when he gets here, he should be able to tell you that. Yeah,
because the reason why I'm asking, sometimes you see the problem we are having in the world with the alphabet gender is not that we are against it, but now because because it is something to be accepted or to be known, it has been known all over the world. Yeah, the problem comes in when someone tries to force you to be to reciprocate back whatever they want. It's a huge criminal. It's a huge crime. And that's why I'm asking, because if he has ever anywhere on social media announced himself as a gay man, then we would say this plaintiff was aware of what interest he had with him. So I'm eager to understand this from the point of where it started. So you guys met after the Branchira's burial, and then how did it come to exchange of number and this conversation? What happened?
Okay, exchange of number ilitokea pale like tulikuwa to shoot content. You know the content that I do loyalty test, like I do sanitize the streets. So mali tuli exchange number ni mali nilikuwa na request to shoot content. Sapo ndo vibe ilitokea. Yeah, nilikuwa namwambia when are we shooting, like mimi every time tukiongea ni tuna shoot lini, ananiambia tutapanga. Sapo ndo vibe ilitoka. So from that day hatujaipatana like kushoot. Juu ameishi kunizungukisha akiniambia tutashoot. Sasa ndo sasa hiyo vibe ikatoka, akaanza hizo story. So ndo mimi nikajaribu kumignore. Ndo sasa akaamua kunitukana.
Hey, Lady Jacqueline, our able prosecutor, are you in court with us?
Yes, I am, Your Honor. I'm trying to find Sandra because, Your Honor, the gentleman is in court without a lawyer. So he's requested for his lawyer, Sandra, to be here. Richwald, can you maybe unaweza nipatia, unaweza mcontact wewe mwenyewe, mpigie. Yeah, call her and tell her to come in.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of whether or not it is true. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. So it's the yes have it. So obviously 73 people who've part out of the almost 90 people who took part. They all agree that they've heard about it. So, Your Honor, the mic is yours. Thank you.
All right. Members of the jury at the comment section, we will need all your witness statements. Just be typing that. I can see someone has said Tally also. Tally, I don't know, Crazy Tally also complained about it.
Yes, yeah.
Please, you can remind us, you can inform us. Some of us, we are not aware. And this is very, very sensitive and very big because it is actually a huge crime to try and force people and recruit our children in whatever you believe in as your gender. We do not intend to judge you, but when it comes to forcefully recruiting our young men into whatever thing you belong to, that is when we can take action even as a state. So Prince Mwiti needs to be here. Kotrida, if you can hear us, tulete maabusu na maabusu tungependa afungwe kwa jela ya jinsia ya kipekee yake kwa sababu jinsia yake haitambuliki. Hatumtaki karibu na jela ya wanaume kwanza mpaka wakati koti itahakikisha jinsia yake ni gani, either ni wa kike ama ni mtoto wa kiume. Asante sana Lady Jacqueline. Richy, I think you are done with the calling of your lawyer. I think your lawyer should be here. And parents back at home, take note because now I'm raising eyebrows when we have our boys being recruited and manipulated into this thing. And these are conversations that are not even, they are embarrassing to have, especially in the public. So I do ask that we are patient with this plaintiff until he can explain himself here. And Richwald, there will be transparency and fairness in this proceeding. So do not feel like some of the questions we are asking are intended to damage you more, but you have been clear that you are a straight man. And please, if you have resumed back, we can continue because I was examining you. And thereafter, we can have the video of what was posted.
Okay. So, Your Honor, I've had a few comments in the comment section. There are some statements that you have made that I think are causing a bit of concern. This here is saying you can't use the term or the phrase "our children" na hakuna under 18. Sorry, people are joining the live, so they come in and I mute them. Sorry about the noise. So you can't use the phrase "our children" when indeed these people are over the age of 18. That's number one. Another comment, JM is wondering, you've used the word recruited. And now I think he's wondering what you mean by that, recruited. Yeah. So GEO is also asking, are they under 18? So, Your Honor, you can actually clarify that, please.
The jury at the comment section, most of the time we just allow you to air your opinions. But when it comes to running this court, we intend to say the truth and nothing but the truth. Our deputy president's wife and our president's wife was referring to Kenyans youth. as our children. Where was the injury? And whether you are 18 or not, you are our children. So when you come in with pettiness in our English, I'm sorry, we are not going to go anywhere. This is, I have said it clearly. We, the rest of the world, do not have a problem with being a gay, being a lesbian, but do not recruit our children. When I say that, it's because some of the cartoons nowadays, you can see that there are gay content there intended to be watched by our children. So when you say I cannot use our children, I don't know what you want me to say, but
you are very correct, and it is very appropriate. It is very appropriate, and you are very correct. So it is okay.
This is forceful recruitment because the reason why I ask him and I ask of the gender of this Mwiti, it's because if he has ever made himself present in public that he is a gay, then it would have been the responsibility of Ritual to exercise caution in how she wants to engage with him, even though he wanted to engage business-wise. Now, I have met in reality a young man who is working in a hairdressing salon, and the boss really wanted him. And this was so torturing, and this man, at some point, he was groped and he was committing suicide, because who can he talk to about the fact that someone is trying to sleep with him as a man? Now, it might be just very okay to mention it, but men are actually having a problem with it in our boarding schools, in our prisons, in our society, and this should be rebuked. It is not to be entertained. What you are, you have all the right to be, but do not subject the other human to reciprocate to your own nature. Because if that person is well known as someone who is straight, you are really committing a big crime, a crime that holds muscles like even a pedophile. You cannot do this. This is not right. So the comment section, please do not be petty. Sandy, you will help me here in clarifying to them that what the judge is saying is not intended to harm anybody, but it is the reality. We have to protect our boys. Nowadays, even parents, we are scared, because what if you have a male child who is a girl? And what if you have a girl child who is a male? You have to know and prepare yourself that these things are happening in the world, and this is how to caution your child, and this is how to accept it. You know, we are here to learn. We are here not to judge the gender. Whatever sexuality it is, we don't judge. But it becomes a problem when you enforce it to the next human being who does not belong to you or to your coalition. I think we've sorted out a case like this in this court, whereby Geoffrey had injured a man in America, where they are. So I don't know, Frankfurt is where, I don't know. But he had injured someone there because the person was not responding to his feelings and his demands sexually. This is wrong. This is wrong. But before we judge here, Richy, Sandy, you want to say something as the senior counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. First of all, let me apologize for dropping. Nilikuwa nimeshikwa na serikali kidogo kutumia simu kwa gari. Again, moving forward, as I was listening to, but I couldn't come up. From my point of view, I have been surrounded by this group set, and sometimes you have to accept a child the way a child is, from birth, from growth. These are things that are happening everywhere, and people have to learn to be in acceptance of what is taking place. I know to some parents, tunasema the old generation is finding it new. They are taking it like taboo or something of sorts, but it is good to create an awareness and accept them. But if you find someone who's straight, it is so wrong to push someone to join your circle. So for my message outside there, it is just okay for someone to be the way they are, but it is wrong for you to force someone to be what they don't want to be. Thank you, Your Honor.
So much. Muhatsi approach the bench, as well as we have our visitors, Evelyn and Mamake. If either of you wants to say something regarding the same topic, do not hesitate, take the mic.
Your Honor, thank you so much. I was just trying to phrase it and to insist and to put it in bold that whatever you are trying to communicate in front of this court, it is very true and it is very okay. So we are very fine with it. At the end of the day, we are ready to listen to the court in front of us, so that at the end of the day we can get the justice that we deserve. I know Ritual is here talking for himself, but I also know he is communicating for the sake of a lot of people who are suffering in silence and who cannot speak to themselves. Your Honor, it is very shameful, it is very disrespect. If the matter before us, we will come to conclusion that it is the reality and it is the truth. May I communicate to someone in comment section by the name DCI. DCI, I want to communicate to you very straight. You've been a friend of this court. I've seen you for some time in comment section, but today you are sounding very petty. Unasema ati sijui ni nani amerecruitiwa. Wapi evidence ya mwenye amerecruitiwa? Na unaona vizuri Ritual amekuja hapa explain what has been going in the ground, and then we are also looking for the mwenye imesemekana hivyo ndiye anafanya akuje in court, and you are there typing here and there, throwing comments left, right and center. Can you try to respect yourself, because you are a friend of this court? Please don't mess up today. I thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you so much for that input. Evelyn, you want to say something quickly? I am very eager for us to continue this. Mamake, you want to say something? If neither of you would wish to say something in court, it's okay, we can proceed. Richy, please, please, with all due respect, come back with the camera. I would love to talk to you before we even start this. First and foremost, from Judge Black Cinderella presiding over this case, I want to categorically tell you that this is not just a case of defamation. This, under the law, is a case of sexual harassment, whereby someone is pestering you and trying to force you to reciprocate to his sexual demand and putting and enforcing a sexual identity on you that is against your nature, the way God created you. It is against your beliefs as a man. Hapa umedhulumiwa. It is not just defamation. And if this same case is picked up by authorities, I wonder where Mwiti wants to place himself in the ground, in the soil of Kenya, because it will be very, very, very bad to have this court, this case going forward to any court or any police station. It is a crime he's committing, and that will be established here. We thank you for trusting us first before you proceed to any other help. But apart from that, we are sorry as parents, and we want you to understand that you are speaking on behalf of so many people that cannot open up to this kind of talk. For a natural straight man, it is irritating. I know for sure it is not something you want to even have your name mentioned inside. It is derailing, and it can cause a lot of damage in how people see you in the society. Given the fact that you are a presenter, and you being tarnished, your image affects highly your personality on the radio station and your position on the society as a boy child and as a presenter. I'm very sorry, as Judge Black Cinderella, we are taking this very seriously, and we hope Mwiti is going to be here, because he needs to clarify before we judge him harshly that this is what happened. I will go straight to you. The reason why I was asking for the first day you met this man and you people exchange number for the purposes of content creation, how did it start? If you can go back, if we have any screenshot of the message, how did this person, because I tend to understand there is something he saw that is accommodating of you for him to open up, or did he just come with that conversation? Like, what happened here?
Okay. Mwiti alifanya kuja tu na hii conversation like mimi ndo nilifika nilienda nikamwambia we need to shoot content tupigie mpoa, what I always do. Hapo ndo tuli exchange numbers. Hadi when we met tulisalimiana tu na hiyo story kaisha. Hatujiongea like hatujipatana tena physically. But sasa ndo nikakuja nikamwambia tunafaa to shoot content like tutafutane to shoot content like other artists wenye wanafanya. Sasa hapo ndo tuli exchange numbers, ndo sasa yeye akakuja na hiyo topic akaanza kuniita babe nini such things. So me have been avoiding him. Sasa alikuja akaanza hadi juzi tulikuwa kwa live tukibishana, alikuja akaanza kwa akasema atanidinya kila mtu akisikia. The word atanidinya kila mtu akisikia live, it's recorded. Ili rekodiwa kila mtu akisikia, na akaniambia atani make his business kwa hii TikTok. Eti yeye amekaa TikTok sana, amejiona na watu, atani make his business. Says take over. Hivyo ndo aliniambia. Yeah.
So Your Honor, the plaintiff's lawyer is here. Sandra, she's had to drop her life to come here, but we are glad amefika. She's got other what do you call them? Other counsels, and they are all here. Let me see. Hebu request the other lawyers wako wapi? Wenye wamekuja na Sandra mko wapi? Requestini. So Your Honor, do you know Sandra? Let me just put on the big screen, Your Honor. Meet Sandra.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Yeah. So Sandra is so she I don't know. She'll tell you a bit about herself, Your Honor. Wacha ninyamaze.
Sandra, we welcome you. We welcome you to the courtroom. However, 1 minute before you even say anything there, just hold on to that mic. Ritual. So, mahali penye Prisia anakuonanga na kuitanga baby, hata mbele ya wanaume wenzako, anakuita baby. Hata social media.
Like kama kwa live comment section, hadi nikiwa juu ya live like sadi jana tukiwa na Lady Jacqueline alikuwa ananiambia babe sorry nini jana kiwa juu ni jana mani juu
ni jana
Lady Jacqueline can recall that.
How does this make
kama mmekuwa kwa relationship, unaona ni kama yeah, it was so yeah. Anyway, wacha ni mute, Your Honor.
How does this make you feel in your own words?
Vitu vibaya.
Thank you. We will get back to that conversation. I will continue cross-examining you. I know senior counsels, we are taking points of what is happening in court. Sandra, welcome to the courtroom. I am the presiding judge, Black Cinderella, the one and only. Any other one is counterfeit on TikTok. I want you to give us a personality about you. Most of us, we are new, but we also like to meeting friends that come to our court. Please take the mic.
Okay, me Your Honor, Kizungu no, Kiswahili yeah. Up another lawyer, Miss JM, please. Today we have 5 lawyers. Thank you. Thank you, Amanda.
Yeah, Miss JM, can you request, and the other lawyer tafadhali, nimesahau jina yako, request mpande juu. Yeah, request tafadhali.
Oh, hakuna kuchi. Okay, let me do this. Let me stop. So naitwa Sandra, mwanamke bomba, lawyer. Nimesomea uloya. I think nime graduate juzi because nimesomea for 5 years. Na mimi ni lawyer wa Rich World. Kwa sababu mimi kama lawyer wake inaniuma ni it's okay kama anatombwa mkundu is for him. You know? Kila siku naambia watu mkundu is for the world, mboro is for the nation, kuma is for the society. It's okay. But why useme mkundu yake ametombwa unamwanika? Haina shida. Na ukitaka mtu na akutaki, it's okay kumwacha. I think yule suspect anamtaka Richy amekataa. Richy amenitumia screenshot. Amemtext. Richy akujibu. Nikamwambia don't do that. Ukijibu utaanikwa. You know? So mimi kama lawyer wake, jana nilikuwa kazini. Leo siendi kazini, niko hapa kwa sababu yake, na msupport. Nataka ule Mwiti achukue simu yake record, aseme sorry, apologize for Richwald, kwa sababu Richwald ako na familia, watu wake wanaona, ako ni brand. Kama sasa nimepata company nyingi wanamtaka, you know, but hizi vitu zinamharibia. So I think it's not good. Mwiti anafaa change. Kuna vitu ni jokes, na vitu zingine si jokes. Kama mkundu ya mtu si jokes. Yeah. Thank you, Aona.
I think Richy, you came with a very competent lawyer. We appreciate the transparency. I know that it is a traditional to mind our language in this court, but at the same time, we are going to give leniency on the language of the lawyer because she has to say it as it is. And this is, like I said, this is so much a problem to the parents of nowadays. And most people do not know what to do. Even the children undergoing the same thing do not know how to speak up. Unapata mtu anaenda paka ana commit suicide because of how the society see them. Now we are going to, like I said, we are taking this, Madam Lawyer, we are taking this very seriously.
Yeah.
And if Mwiti does not acknowledge any ruling that this court will give, I urge that Richy, you take action, because at the same time, TikTok ni mboka, but you have your formal job, and that should be respected. Your family, the way they see you, and the way people, like the way you spoke here and said people are running away, they are seeing you different now. People that used to associate with you, this is like secluding you from the society, and it is torturing mentally. I think senior counsels, any of you who wants to represent Mwiti, if you can represent Mwiti, identify yourself here. But Mwiti is also a lawyer. Madam Prosecutor, do we have Mwiti? He needs to appear before this court.
Your Honor, I have indeed shared the live with him, and he was aware of this proceeding. He knew he was coming to court. He consented to being in court. Yesterday morning, he said he will be here. Mwiti is a man of his word. So if he says he's going to come, he will come. I think being that there are legal representatives here, let's allow one of them to perhaps stand in for Prince Mwiti. And then, of course, we will proceed, Your Honor. But he will be here. I know him. He's a reliable guy. He will be here. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. In the messages shared, Sandra, on behalf of your client, do you wish to give us any screenshot of the messages you spoke about?
Of course.
Richy, have you ever at any point let this individual know that you are not interested?
Yeah.
So he has been sexually bullying you.
Yeah.
Show us some of the messages that Mwiti sends to this gentleman.
Your Honor, I'll also prepare the video evidence from yesterday morning on Geoffrey Comedians Live. And I'll also share this live with Geoffrey because he was also present. He can actually be a witness for Richwald. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, do that.
Your Honor, I'm sorry for this. Let me approach Kidogo. I want to bring awareness to you again. This has been going on. Actually, there is a circle that is in silence, and it is going on for quite some time just because they don't have a voice. And I'm really thankful today we have the chance to hear this, because it is with my sadness moment that a fellow family member also was about to be forced into something like this, just because I know Richwald is very handsome and very cute. So yes, everybody will be attracted to him, but it will be very unfair. It will be very unfair to push. Please shut your mic kidogo and concentrate just for a second.
No, Your Honor, no, Richard, usifunge camera. No. We want to hear her fumble through her words mpaka aongee. Keep fumbling, Miss
I will focus.
Sandy. We are enjoying it. Thank you.
I will focus. Now today, sijui kutakuwa na Sandra mkubwa na Sandra mdogo, because when you say Sandra, I am distracted na kuangalia. But huu ni mdogo wangu. Now Richy, my young brother, I want to tell you this. Mwanaume wote asikushtue huku nje. Wewe kama wewe ni umeona sisi wanawake ndio wako, be strong for us, you know. Be strong for us. Judge, give me a minute before I get serious. You know, I've been really quiet. This boy is handsome. Why should I lie now, Your Honor? Ukiona mali safi lazima ucomment. Miaka haina maneno hapa. He's handsome.
Umetumia jina ati ameona sisi. Nani amekwambia ameona sisi?
Mimi na wenye wako nyuma yangu tunamuona. You know we are many. We are many. I'm really trying to focus and breathe here. Richy, I am your backup here. Mhansi, I'm very sorry, but I have to take sides with Richy because I have to support boy child. Hey, this is hard. This is very hard.
Something tells me that the senior counsel in question is speaking with erected nipples. So
forgive me for today, but I will try and behave. Today there's no violence. I'm just here for boy child.
Nini inaitwaje? Kizungu jamani.
Ongea Kiswahili Sandra. Ongea Kiswahili. Koti tunaongea Kiswahili. Chukua maiki.
Mwambie arudishe maneno yake. Mimi ni lawyer wa Richy na Richy ni crush wangu since long time. So mimi nilikuwa wa kwanza.
Oi, Richy, now you see the troubles you're bringing in this court. Now we are...
Leo huku ni kuzuri. Huku ni
This is trouble.
Sasa nimekukataza usikize. Sasa ona.
I will behave for today and I will lay low. For the meantime, I will be your senior counsel just in case. Anyway, nimenyamaza nasikiza
hapo sasa. Sandra, mute or I mute you. Your Honor, take the mic. Allah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do allow our senior counsel Sandy to have hormonal imbalance. She wants to speak all of a sudden. She wants to be the only one speaking on the microphone. We accept that there is a reaction because the gentleman is melting hearts and we are human. Now we go straight away to the messages. Sandra, please show us the messages. We want to see the nature of these texts. Were they coming in clearly as let us see the nature of these texts. Sandra, if you're ready, if you still need more time, Lady Prosecutor, you can play your evidence that has been submitted to your office.
Okay, so I will prepare the video recording. I have it here. It won't take long. Your Honor. Now, Your Honor, yesterday when we were actually we started being on that platform, Geoffrey Comedians platform. Tulikuwa huko tangu juzi. Asa tukakesha kwa hiyo platform mpaka jana asubuhi. By the time tulikuwa tunatoka kwa Geoffrey, ilikuwa maybe mimi nilitoka hapo saa 2 asubuhi ya Kenya kwa sababu nilikuwa nakuja kufungua live huku. However, watu wengi sana walikaa hapo maybe another 1 or 2 hours. And the main drama happened the night before and the morning yesterday, early morning yesterday. Now, venye hiyo ilifanyika, Richard alikuwa na complain juu ya Mwiti. And he looked very concerned about what he had seen. Unaona? Ni kama hakuwa anapenda kenye Mwiti alikuwa anamfanyia. But Mwiti ni kama alikuwa gaslight. Unaona? The real gaslighting where mtu anafanya ni kama feelings zako they don't mean anything. Unaona? So alikuwa hapa anajifanya ni kama I don't know if Upsidi knows that amepanda juu. Upsidi, do you know uko juu? Upsidi. Upsi. Ni kama amepanda by mistake. Yeah, so that is what was happening yesterday. So alikuwa hapo, Richwald alikuwa anamwambia, skiza Mwiti, ile video umeweka yangu ni kuna venye inani affect. Yeye instead of taking that seriously, alikuwa naifanya ni kama ni joke. And I think that is what for me it was a bit weird and very frustrating, because kama mtu anakuja hapa na kuambia mazee, hii kitu unafanya inani hurt, unaelewa Yoona, na wewe uko hapa unasema hivi, yani bado unamfanya ni kama mna joke, unamchezea, ni kama unamtongoza, haikukaa hata ilika weird. And I think that is why Mwiti bado anapatikana kwa hizi situations where watu wanadhani yuko kiasi weird, you know what I mean? And that's why he's being accused of all these things, you know? And I think he really needs to understand the feelings of people. But anyway, I've talked enough, Your Honor. Let me find the video. I'll mute 1 minute and then I'll bring it.
As you're also finding the video, please advise this court, Madam Lady Prosecutor, how many people are on that live watching?
Okay, so that live had around 1 guys, yesterday night when we were with yesterday morning venye tulikuwa kwa nani Geoffrey, tulikuwa na 1.4 ama 1.3k ama 1.7k. Yeah, ndio watu wamesema comment section. Yeah, we were around 1.7k people. Yeah, 1.8. Richwald anasema 1.8k. No, hatukufika 2k. Yeah, it was almost 2k. Thank you. So we were there around 1.7k, 1.8, and it was a lot. It was a lot of people, and it was a very active live. So yes, I'll mute, Your Honor.
All right. We have to have the evidence. We have to have the evidence of the text. Let us review the manner of texting of this individual in question to Richwald, who is our plaintiff. As well, guys, members of the jury at the comment section, share this live with Mwiti. Share this live with Kotrida. She needs to bring the Mahabusu to this court so that we can go through this case. We cannot proceed ex parte. But while we are waiting for the text messages, Sandra, do you wish to proceed with your own, Sandra?
And Your Honor, I think you should request. Okay, let me request their cameras back on. 1 minute, Your Honor.
Yeah, we do not need a whole conversation. If we can have just one message that is implicating what he wanted to gain from Richwald. I'm a bit concerned about
Richwald, send a screenshot to me on WhatsApp and I'll just put it up on the whatever. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm a bit concerned when Richwald stated that on several occasions where he gets him, either it's on a live, he refers to him as baby. Now, this will be very torturing for a straight man. Imagine when you are trying to mingle with people on social media, with your even, status on the media, and someone comes in and calls you baby, and he is a man.
Your Honor, I have the recording now. I have the video recording. Okay, so this is only one of them. There are quite many, so this is just one of them.
Anasema mimi ni gay.
Basi mimi najua kabisa Mwiti akikutaka, alikuwa anakutaka, alikuwa amekunoki.
No, ni yeye pia alikuwa amenitaka. Pia alikuwa ananitaka, but sasa
basi si hata mimi Mwiti alikuwa anaenda kwa refu yake ananiita hivyo tu, but
Richwald. Nipigie simu sasa.
Mwiti amezidisha umalaya, peleka kotini.
Kitu amenibo ni venye amefanya video ananiharibia jina kila mahali na ana evidence. My love, basi nenda kudelete, nipigie simu.
But Mwiti ufai kusema tu pole hivyo.
That's not fair, sema pole vile umetukana.
Hapana, neno alianza kunitukana.
Usilia ati because hiyo is
usilie Richwald baby. My love, buju my love from Irene.
Usilie kitu kidogo hiyo.
My love, usilie. Nipigie simu tuongee.
Yes, honey. Yeah, we apologize for what he said previously.
No, for me, he abuses me all the time. Mwiti likes abusing me like that.
Sorry?
No.
Anapenda kunitusi hivyo. Mwiti upenda kunitusi sana. I don't know
Maybe he
why.
really wants to get the taste of your
Hata
pussy.
mimi ananitusi.
Oh, I apologize, Your Honor.
Acha niwaambie kitu, Mwiti ana adabu. Mpeleke kotini.
Wewe unaniambia nisema hebu nijifundike moderator tena
Ukisikia
huyu mtu amejibleach, huyu anaitwa Blue Eyes. Umejibleach mpaka matako iko nyeusi, mikono iko nyeusi.
Koma Blue Eyes.
Wewe Blue Eyes, kwamba unijiheshimu wewe nyanya. Unasikia wewe ajuza, ujiheshimu.
Mpeleke Mwiti kotini, ana adabu.
Wewe kotini ni wewe. Haya, nipigie simu tuongee. Ritual, nipigie simu tuongee.
Video nawaambia calm down.
Basi nimekwambia unipigie simu.
Wewe, pelekwa.
Wewe Blue Eyes.
Ati Mwiti tena akupigie simu tena ukute kusema muri hata alikupigia akiwe.
Hapana, sitasema hivyo. Ritual. Uko na
Anataka nimpigie ndo record.
hapana, Ritual, sikia. Nipigie simu tuongee. Uko na namba yako, nipigie simu tu.
Namba yako.
My love, uko nayo. Unataka ni post recordings tukiongea baby.
Peleka kotini wewe, hauna adabu.
Unataka ni post tukiongea baby.
Post kila mahali, kila mtu akisikia. Fanya video ukiomba msamaha ndo nikusana.
Wewe fanya hivi, nimekwambia nipigie.
Ufanye video ka apologize.
Ritual, nimekwambia tuache vita TikTok. Nimekwambia nipigie simu.
So Your Honor, I think that is the evidence you needed. So this was on Joffrey Comedians Live, and that is Okari De Ross ako kwa box moja na Joffrey, and then we have Prince Mwiti there. Your Honor, that is myself, and then Blue Eyes alikuwa hapo juu lakini aliangushwa. Nafikiri moderator alimwangusha kwa sababu alikuwa anaongelesha Mwiti. And then we got Richwald ndio huyo. And then I don't know who this is. Modella, I don't know who that is. Maria, huyo pia simjui. And then there is someone called Barik there and Maxi. So the guys, this was, Your Honor, this was yesterday. Morning hours. Early morning, so around 3 a.m. Kenyan time. Thank you, Your Honor.
I drop Nikomeru Maua. Yaona, before I drop, I'm here to protect DJ because there is one woman called Magda. It's a Mugekirida in Seattle, Florida. I don't know. Before he drop his gun, he have to go to Sarun. I'm here for you. Magda, before you drop any rose, you have to go to Sarun. I'm dropping. Ready J, I'm here for you. I'm your soldier. Germany connection. Jeffrey cannot attend the court because they have Duldung. Duldung, they don't have to live in the city. But I know the bye. You don't have papers. You don't know who can express Joyfrey in Germany. But Magda, he don't have to set any gun before you go to Sarun. DJ is my boss. Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, the plot thickens. Your Honor, the plot thickens.
Kama kuna mongiki yetu imeingia Siaro, iende ichukuliwe. That's what this is all about. I am eager to understand this. However, we understand Alpine, you have come with good intention and you are a friend to this court. Thank you so much. We've taken that into consideration.
I'm a Mera driver. I'm in Meru Maua. I'm afraid. I don't want this guy in Seattle to attack my boss. Before they attack my boss, they have to go to Saron. Yaona. Thank you. I'm heading Nairobi. When I reach Nairobi, I'll join the court. Okay, thank you.
Who is he talking about? Can we have a picture of this?
Okay, so Your Honor, I will show you a picture in a minute, or maybe a video recording. However, Alpine, thank you so much for coming in strong for me. I'll now drop you, and then you continue driving.
Drop me because I'm heading to Nairobi.
Yes, you have a canter ya mirror. Do you have a canter full of mirror or a pickup?
I'm heading Baburi because of Mwakio. They are waiting. Yaona. Bye.
Okay, bye, Alpine. So, Your Honor, as you know, most of the mirror that we consume in our country comes from Meru. So there is this joke around Meru and Mira. You know, it was first of all used as an abuse towards one of our gifters here on TikTok, but it soon became like it soon became less abusive. So it became something that we laugh at. Anyway, so so he's referring to an incident yesterday, also that involved the so-called Magda, but that is irrelevant, Your Honor. Let us focus on the case at hand. Thank you, Your Honor.
I don't know where Richwald has gone, but I'm hearing kwa Githaiga kuna waka. I don't know what is going on with our next door neighbor. But at the same time, Sandra, the reason why we are asking for this evidence of text is to establish that indeed there was a communication intended for Richwald to reciprocate as a girlfriend. In this case, is being.
Hi, Ria, welcome back. How are you doing, my friend? It's pretty sharp. Yeah, hello.
Your Honor, I have the information now. Okay, so what I've received, Your Honor, is information here. Oh, so okay, so I got it. He just texted me, hey, but he's been calling me to hide evidence. So, okay, so this is what I have. I'm going to project it up on the screen, Your Honor. So allow me to share it to our the phone that we're using for the live share, and then I'm just going to forward it, project it on the whatever. Okay, so I've already. Okay, so I'm gonna open that camera. Sorry, Your Honor. Sorry. So what he does, this is what Prince Mwiti does. He will instead of sending text messages, anajua how TikTok watu wanaanikana. So kenye ye ufanya, according to what Richwald has told me, uwanga mainly anafanya nini? Anafanya kunini? Kutext. I mean kupiga simu instead of kutext. Unaelewa? So he will avoid texting. Because he knows exactly what that means. Let me just put myself on the big screen. Okay. So Your Honor, you can see that is 21 hours ago. So meaning, Your Honor, this was after we had been on that live, you know, and hey, I don't know what. Do you get the language there? Hey, so I'm thinking after Richwald has complained to him that he feels uncomfortable with the way that he's treating him, he still went on and sent that message. Yeah, take the mic, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, and can we, Richwald? Huyu akipiga simu kuna maneno gani amekuwa akiwasiliana na wewe, like for example, you know, when we are saying report, is it called reported speech, tuambie vitu amekuwa akikwambia kwa hiyo simu.
Okay. Mwiti like tukiongeanga kwa simu, mimi kwanza mostly nikimpigianga like I've been just nimeshingi kumwambia tu to shoot content, Hiyo ndio kitu nimeishi kumwambia. So afterwards, after nimemwambia to shoot, ananiambia let's plan it.
Ritual, sorry, the jury wants the camera, please. Tafadhali, if you don't mind. The comment section is the jury. Sawa? Okay, thank you.
So Mwiti after kumwambia eti to shoot content, ananiambia let's plan it for another day. Then afterwards ananiambia nitumie location, I will just even come to your house to shoot kwa nyumba. Some I was like, kama ni content tunaifanya outdoor kwa streets. Sasa ndo anaanza usikwange hivyo babes, jui nini. So mimi nakata tu simu. Like hivyo ndo ameshingi tu kufanya. Yeah.
I have gotten you, and also, so you've never given him your location because you're not comfortable. Have you ever told him, unajua ile kupiga mtu stop over? Have you ever, Lady Jacqueline? Sasa nataka tu Richy, we don't know what transpired between you. Okay, mimi na chali yangu tunaweza sema chali yangu ananiongelesha, anataka kila saa sex, anataka kila saa nini, ama ananiuliza.
Your Honor, refer to those in Kiswahili so that your count does not go. TikTok is very notorious of blocking people for being honest. Thank you.
All right. So for example, mimi na chali yangu unaweza sema na complain, ananiambianga kila saa anataka nikuje kwake, tukulane, tufanye hivi na hivi, na mimi sitaki, right? What has been the nature of you na huyu Mwiti? Anakuambia directly, unajua kuna vile anaweza kuita baby lakini hajakukatia. Ama hajakuambia
yeah, dia fichangi juu alikuja pia kunileta the first time ndo akuja post tukibishana, alisema live kila mtu akisikia Richy ndakudinya, lazima nikudinya kila mtu akisikia. Achana na hii recording ya Lady Jacqueline, there's the first video people recorded, that one alisema live on camera kila mtu.
Okay. Now, yeah, because sasa naona even with the recordings that tumechezewa kotini, you've never even gotten a chance to respond back, ile hata upewi chance ya kukataa, ama you just have to keep quiet because it's too much. We understand your reaction. Now from there, ilifikaje, and Lady J, you will play the video that is on his page that he posted about you. That's the video we are talking about. Ilifikaje akaenda kukupost sasa? Hapa mlikuwa mmepost. And how long have you been communication? Mmekuwa mkiongea muda gani?
So not smart that. Hatujaongea sana. Hata 2 months hazijaisha, I guess.
Amekuwa
hatujaongea sana.
Last 2 months.
Nila mechi, yeah.
Okay.
Wapi kama sides such things. Eti?
Ilifikaje akaenda akakupost sasa, because I tend to imagine yes.
Okay. Okay, ilifika hivi ndo akakuja kunipost juzi ndo ilileta hiyo drama yote. Alikuja live yangu comment section akaanza kunitukana. So ilikuwa na watu almost 100 people. So people wakoza like up Mwiti. Ndo sasa nikampandisha, wakoza like up, mbona unamuogopa mpandishe. Nikampandisha, ndo akaanza kunitusi, tukatusiana, ndo akaniambia Richy, I will make you my business and I promise that kila mtu akisikia na nitakudinya. Akaanza kuniambia kama ni mwanaume tupatane Kasarani, sijui to fight nini, stories za ujinga tu. Ndo sasa akaja akaniambia, ndo sasa akaanza kuniambia nitakudinya live kila mtu akisikia. Alafu akaniambia I will make you my business kutoka leo. Trust me, nimekaa TikTok sana. Na hivyo ndo sasa akaamua kupost. Yeah.
Your Honor, I'll bring the evidence of the video that was posted, Your Honor.
Yeah, please do that. Are we ready with the evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. 1 minute.
All right.
Ni wasim tu.
Sorry.
Mnajua ule Richy wa mimi naitwa Richy, nafanya ma interview na nini. Mnajua ni wasim tu. Anamumunywa huko, anameza hata kukushinda huyo Richy. Haya, ongojeni na narudi na evidence. Mnajua ule Richy wa mimi naitwa Richy, nafanya ma interview na nini. Mnajua ni wasim tu. Anamumunywa huko, anameza hata kukushinda huyo Richy. Haya, ongojeni na narudi na evidence.
Yeah. So this is so the reason we call him 411 is because he's always done these short clips, exposing people. And Your Honor, I think his account needs to be taken away from him. Your Honor, his phone also need to be snatched from him. He has literally done a lot of 411 that I believe was not true. And I think something needs to be done. Your Honor, 411 Richy, Mwiti needs to be stopped. Your Honor, we are tired. Anyway, I'll mute.
So, Richwald, hapa hiyo tu ndo video ameweka kwa nini kwa account yake na unataka itolewe. Is that the only video, Lady Jacqueline?
Richwald will confirm to me, but that is the one, it is actually trending a lot. And I think, yeah.
Richwald, this video that has been played here, this is the video you want him to pull down from his page, right?
Yeah, sure. Because the video actually right now iko na 500k views so far.
Yeah, I was coming to that. 500k views. Hiyo video peke yake tu ndo unataka, ama kuna video ingine?
Okay, mimi nataka I pull down video, then afanye video aki-apologize na akisema like mimi si gay. Because the whole world right now people are saying that mimi ni gay. So the only person that can change this mentality ya Kenyans ni afanye video aki-apologize na akisema Richy si gay.
So
it has to go.
So apart from sexually harassing you and sexually and bullying you, yeah? He has also subjected you to cyberbullying about this same identity that he has put on you, which is not true, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Sandra, Muhatsi, Sandra, Sandy, Miss Jam.
No, let me just say this first. According to the matters in front of you, Your Honor, I used to say the same thing that Richy anasema. You see, this issue when alifanya hiyo video already iko kwa blocks. Your Honor, na hiyo kitu imeenda. So the only person to change the narrative ni Prince Mwiti. Number one, unajua hata akipull down already iko kwa blocks, Your Honor. So ata pull down number one. Number two, afanye video kwa public domain na waambia ya kwamba whatever information alipeana ni information ya uongo. Otherwise Mwiti ameharibia huyu kijana jina, Your Honor. That is my submission.
Okay. Sandy approach.
Focus. Really trying to do my task as best as I can.
Your Honor, sorry, I'm here. Now, we were really facing a very serious accusation here, and if people will stop joking for a moment in the comment section, I need you to identify that this young man here is feeling disturbed. Actually, right now there are people who like take him in a different perspective way, which can last even a lifetime if people are not serious with this. And if it goes on like this, it will affect him physically, emotionally, and it will drain him totally in a way that he'll be in darkness that nobody else will be able to remove him out of. If Prince Mwiti was sort of sorry as he meant it on the other live yesterday, he would at least show up and make the apology here in public, because honestly it is so wrong to defame someone like this, and you know quite well this guy is straight, but you keep on insisting and making your followers to believe that he is gay, and yet you know he's not gay. It is so wrong. The apologies need to be in order, and to take down the video and to stop calling the guy, because the guy has no interest in him at all. These are things that should stop, not only to him, but to other people who are out there too, who are not able to speak for themselves. Because I know there's a list that they don't have the power to speak their minds out here. Thank you, Your Honor.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Thank you for that. Sandra the lawyer, please. Sandy and Madam Lady Jacqueline, I know that incident, I don't want to talk. I don't want to say it. Ile incident ilikuja kwa DM. Si mnakumbuka? Nikawaambia hii ni chakula inapikwa. Ni chai inapikwa mahali. I think Prince Mwiti knows what he's doing. Anaingia akiona TikToker boy, anaingia anakuja na hizi vibe. Neither him is even a gay. I don't think he's a gay. Hii ni chai inatafutwa, anatarget hao watu wenye. I don't think he's a gay. Hii ni chai inatafutwa, anatarget hao watu wenye ni maboy child wamejulikana. Alafu akishaingia kwa DM anakukatia mpaka anakuita bebu. Unajua sasa akikuja huku nje na hizo allegation utajitetea aje? Na akona messages huwa muna DM. Unaelewa kenye inafanyika TikTok? Because I'm relating it with the incident where someone came to talk to me so that kesho ikuwe story ya husband snatching. You understand? As long as you've given a response, then the allegations become serious. I think this is something that Mwiti is doing deliberately. Because being a gay is not a sentence. Watu wako, and they are happy about it. They have declared their stand to the society. We know them, we are their brothers, we are their sisters, we are their friends, and we do not judge them. Why is it that this individual is using this as a weapon? I think he has weaponized this against TikTokers who are becoming popular. Do you understand? And I think that is the problem here. However, Mrs. Jane, if Sandra is not available...
Yeah, Sandra is not available.
Your Honor. Can I play more? Sorry to interrupt. And then Miss JM will take the mic. And I think Arion is also trying to talk.
Yeah, you can play more if there is
Mwiti tena akupigia simu tena ukuja kusema muri hata alikupigia akiwe.
Hapana, sitasema hivyo. Ritual. Uko na
akuja kama nilikuwa na simu. Anataka nimpigie ndo record akuja.
Hapana, Ritual, sikia. Nipigie simu tuongee. Uko na namba yako, nipigie simu tu.
Namba yako.
My love, uko nayo. Unataka ni post recordings tukiongea baby. Nataka tupost tukiongea babe.
Post kila mahali kila mtu akisikia. Fanya video kiomba msamaha ndo nikusamaha.
Wewe fanya hivi, nimekwambia nipigie.
Fanya video ka apologize.
Ritual, nimekwambia tuache vita. Tuache vita TikTok. Nimekwambia nipigie simu.
Sawa bibi, mtoto wa watu kameria hivyo.
Babes, nipigie simu basi. Sawa Ritual.
Commander,
apologize.
Commander kuja tu kotini Rosafi. Wacha kuwa na kiburi.
Shukisha wewe.
Okay. So Your Honor, you can hear his tone, you know. I don't know what you can say about that, but he's very persuasive to the young man. And yeah, he's very, very convincing as well. Anyway, someone was talking before I interrupted. I'll give the mic back. Thank you.
Honor, sorry, just a minute to take the mic back. From these recordings we are getting from Mwiti, from my own view, there's a saying that I always say to myself, when your enemy...
I think she's been called. She's gotten a phone call.
What? Sorry?
Oh, I think your network went, but you're back. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I'm saying when your enemy is fighting you with words as their weapons, this same person, you can fight back with the same words. I believe there's a weakness that Mwiti is undergoing, and there's a way he can be zigged out of it. Because first of all, he's not showing his presence in court. There's something that he's hiding from us. The moment we become aggressive on his weakness, I believe he will come in the platform. He used words to attack this young man, and the same words will be used on him to attack him. Unless he comes and defends himself, because it will be totally disrespecting the court of law. He's not showing up. He's not even sorry. He's saying he's sorry, but he has not shown any remorse form of what is taking place. So we are giving him a last chance to appear on court, because also him is wasting our time. So humanity ways for another person, unless he wants us to do the underneath of his weakness, let him present himself in court. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you so much, Senior Counsel. Mrs. JM.
Yeah, Your Honor. Sorry, because Sandra is a bit busy, I'll add on to this. Definitely, this is a sexual coercion. That's one. And another thing, he's doing what we call infringement of privacy, because he's intending to show that someone's sexuality, which is not true. So physically and mentally, he's destroying someone else's image and making them look like it's literally gonna make you have a mental case, because when people are insisting on what you're not, I myself can say that I've experienced that, and it's not a good thing. So first of all, he's even being how will I call it? Yani anajifanya yeye ndo anajua. Hataki kuleta sura lake hapa, hataki kuonesha watu kuwa like he's even remorseful, because he's not, and he's even joking about it. Through what I've heard from Lady Jacqueline, he's just being playful because he knows what he's doing. At the end of the day, he's like, you are not going to do anything to him. His word is final. He knows he has a bigger platform. And the more he keeps on saying this, the more is affecting the other person.
Your Honor, in fact, Mrs. JM, allow me to interject. Mrs. JM, thank you so much. Let me give you a few claps. Thank you so much. I will actually give you, Your Honor, I'll give you an example again of something similar that Mwiti was doing to me as well. I don't know whether I should play that as well. And then you will hear the kind of language that he uses. I think I'll have to find it on, I don't know which other blog. Let me see if I can find it. 1 second, I'll just check. There's a blog that captured it so well. And you'd hear him using the same kind of language towards me that he used towards Richy. And then you're thinking, okay, so why does he do this? And that's why I think what someone said, that maybe he uses it to dominate people, maybe that is it. But anyway, I'll bring it, Your Honor. Let me mute 1 minute. I think Black Forest, some people are waiting to talk downstairs in the guests. So, Your Honor, Black Forest. Yeah.
Let me just finish because I'm at work. Then because Sandra is a bit busy too. So all I say, at the end of the day, he's being exploitative, and literally he doesn't know what kind of loss someone is going through, because Richard, at the first place, he is a brand. He used his name to work and to gain in any other way, like financial gigs and all. So gain in any other way, like financial gigs and all. So at the end of the day, being exploitative on this person is making him have a lot of loss. So at the end of the day, even if he says sorry and remove those videos and keeps on going live without being remorseful, he'll still not be going with his words. So even if we decide to tell him to remove the videos and to say sorry, how much do you know that this guy is gonna be like literally let the thing go? Because as we all know him as he is, he's just gonna be who he is. He's still gonna talk about it. He's still gonna be, the baby, whatever kind of bullshit he does. Sorry to say that, but it is what it is. So he has just to be put, it has to be put on a dot, like, dude, if you ever say it on another platform or talk about it, this will not just be a court thing that we have to do more. Because Richy is my friend, I'm ready to do anything. This is just so wrong.
Concerning that, I very much welcome your concern, Mrs. JM, and I thank you for being a true friend.
Your Honor, may I just apologize for the wrong response? Yeah. I was going to put the clap for Lady JM, but then I went for the wrong button. So I do sincerely apologize. I loved the kind of legal language that she is using. And I think she is really a good representative for Richy. So, Your Honor, I'll just mute. Thank you.
JM, I was still talking to you. The truth of the matter is we do not favor here. We do not carry enmity. Neither do we, we do not carry grudges with our offenders. That is partly because some of them tend to change and some of them tend to remain the same even out of this court. So, with the individual we are dealing with, we know him. He's going to be, now more than ever, is going to be very persistent with this same allegation because he has gotten a reaction. And the reaction in pain of Richy, this reaction is making him to feel more superior, that, you know what, I have you in my fingertips. And with any slight objection or, any slight whatever thing, I can do more and I can get rid of you on social media. And in the eyes of people, you will never be respected. This is so sad because at the end of the day, Prince Mwiti needs to understand their limitations. But I'll talk to you because I understand you understand legals, yeah? The other day, an unknown individual here on TikTok arrived in my DM, and this is somebody's husband, and the conversation was going more provocative as a woman. And immediately I was able to figure out that this is a trap on TikTok because I'm popular right now. And so this other person who is dating the person will come outside and say, you know what, Judge Black Cinderella is a husband snatcher. She wanted to do this to my relationship or my marriage. And immediately we figured it out. We as TikTok law court system and judiciary, we were able to reciprocate until they felt so stupid. So people are in this TikTok. I'm telling you for sure, I'm seeing the motive of this individual, even with the evidence that is being submitted here. He is adding more kejeli. When he calls him, mimi niko na shida, not just as a judge, but as a private detective, niko na shida sana, akimwita baby, akimwita my love, in front of people. What are you trying to insinuate? That, you know what, I've had conjugal access to this man. It goes as far as, me recognizing him as a woman, as my love, as my wife. These names are insults on their own. And he needs to know that even referring to a man with this name, it's so derailing. It is so bad. So Mrs. JM, as a friend, and you are indeed willing to go forward, me, I am Judge Black Cinderella, and I'm asking you that the same complaint should be launched. Richy, you should launch this officially, even if you will not do anything, even if you will not pursue or take some officers to start looking for him. Enter it with an OB number that you are being sexually harassed by a man who is, doing this, and when you do not respond to his sexual identity, it has turned to cyberbullying and defamation, and therefore this is it. So that if this court holds him responsible, because I find that this is the behavior of an antagonistic idiot who wants to, use that superiority complex on TikTok to damage people because he has the power and he has the following. Over 500K viewers, that is 500,000 of people to the whole world, knowing even what if it was true? What if it was true? Do we really need the information of the activities of Richy sexually? We don't need them. So launch this complaint officially with the police. Let it be known. We don't know. At some point, Richwald might be abducted and he might be molested. We know who to follow. We know who has married him. We know who has been looking at him as a female. And that will be none other than Mwiti. So let the authorities be aware of this sexual abuse and harassment quickly before we lose it.
So my last word, because this is literally defamation and identifying of character without person's permission for personal gain. So for me, I'll say if he does apologize and keeps on going this, myself, I'll take it that we'll go to the DCI and we'll take an OB number for literally keeping a distance and mentioning the person, because this is literally like a commercial purpose for him or a personal gain to raise something over someone's personal identity. So it's not right. So even if he comes and apologizes and literally take down the video, he still has to never mention him anywhere, whether he's on lives or anything. But if he goes on like that, that will literally go to a point of taking it way further to a DCI or wherever for an OB, because literally personality of defamation of someone's character without the person's permission is literally not a good thing. That is advertising using someone. It's like just advertising someone's product and not being paid, you know?
Your Honor, I don't know if Miss JM is done, because I know Arion is trying to speak. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Your Honor, okay, mic on you.
Yeah, Black Forest, please take the mic, because I know people are on the requests, yeah?
Yes, many people want to come up, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Prosecutor Lady J, thank you so much, and my senior counsels. I came to this platform because I have few questions on Richwald, because the case or the matter we are talking about is about sexual harassment, and I will just take the questions out and then maybe he can answer it so that we get a clear clarification on how we are going to handle Mwiti. And my first question to Richwald is, before Mwiti came out with the video, have you ever met with him face to face? That is the first question. And second, if you've ever met him face to face, did he ever joke to you sexually or teasingly? And how did you take it? Thirdly, have you ever talked to him in private? And what was the conversation all about? So that he comes out with this video that you're gay and he's coming with receipts. And another question is, when he released the video, you also did a video asking wanasema nini huku nje kunihusu. So were you doing the video because you felt it was wrong of him, or you were also in line with whatever was going on? And the last question is, how long have you known each other in terms of friendship, business, or meeting ups, whatever, with these all other TikToks? And who else knows about the relationship between you and Mwiti? Thank you so much. I'd like to hear the questions so that we get to know on how we can handle Mwiti. Thank you, Judge.
Yeah, thank you so much, Black Forest. When you were not in the courtroom, these questions were asked. I know, Richwald, you've provided the answer, but because she has asked it out of goodwill, you can repeat. For instance, he said he has known Mwiti for 2 months only, and he has met him once after the burial of Brian Chira, exchange numbers because of content creation, and then voila, ghafla bin vu, Mwiti akaruka na story or whatever. This, I think it is a trap. It was just a trap from the word go. Mwiti is not known anywhere to have had a boyfriend who is gay. This is just how people are taken down. This is character assassination, sexual harassment. If it turns out, if it's true that he is a gay, but Richwald respond in your own word.
Your Honor, Richwald has not known Mwiti for longer than 2 months. Were you in the burial of Brian Chira, Richwald? Ulikuwa kwa matanga? Yeah, because I was also there, and Richy was there, and everyone was there anyway. Your Honor, I just wanted to correct that real quick. The burial was actually in the month of March. It was sometime in March, so he's known him along. I believe he knew him even before that. Okay, the mic is yours, Richwald.
Okay. Mwiti, as I said, Mwiti tumepatana naye. Tulipatana naye Quiver, here Garden City. Actually, it was after Branchira's burial. Ndo sasa I guess all influencers, TikTokers, tulikuwa wengi, tulikuwa dikina na Benta wote. So hapo hadi atukuvibe, tulisalimiana tu hi na ikaisha. We have never talked anything hapo. It was just niaje poa. Your story kaisha. Hapo ndo mali tulipatana na Mwiti, and it was only once. Ajipatana tena. Okay, what was the other question? Black Forest, kindly.
Okay. Because there's a recording ukiwa kwa platform ya Geoffrey that you said you didn't have his number because he said kuja inbox nikuambie pole and all that, and you said hauna number, and I believe you still had the number. In case mulikuwa mnaongea before the video, what was the conversation all about? Ndio akamak na historia Richwald ni gay. What was the flow of the conversation before the video? Because you also need to have those messages and the flow of everything, so that when you report, because this is defamation, when you report you need to present your case and your scripts, your receipts and everything. So what was the flow of this talk in private before akuje na hii video, and what provoked between you two ndio akuje na hii video?
Nothing. We have never talked, like there was no any conversation. Even you can see no conversation. But
he has never sent you a sexual message.
He has never texted. He just said hey. Na alisema juzi. So what Mwiti amefanya ni kunipigia simu. Yeah, so ni kama alikuwa anajua from the start. Sasa ndo maana alikuwa ananipigia simu, babe what. So mimi sikuchukulia anything serious because we had no grudges. Yeah. So imekuja juzi Mwiti sa after ameona simpe, like sina hiyo attention yake, like everything, like nilikata hiyo story, hiyo mambo venye anasema babe na nakataa. Hapo ndo sasa akaanza kuja na ananitusi comment section ya live yangu, to my live stream ananitukana. So ndo watu waka demand up Mwiti, ndo sasa kumpandisha akanitukana, like ile kuargue, alafu ndo akasema atanidinya na atani make his business. So there's no any conversation. Me only thing that tunaongea na Mwiti kwa call ni uko wapi to shoot, tufanye content that. Ndo after that ananiambia wewe nipinie location nikuje. Alikuwa kuna time alikuwa ananiambia saa 9 za usiku, ananiambia nipinie location nikuje tufanye content kwa nyumba sijui nini all that, akinita babe. So mimi because like we can't do an indoor shoot. My all videos zinakuanga outdoors. So there's no any conversation between me and Mwiti. Niyo tu.
Okay, thank you so much. So can I conclude by saying that after you turned off requests zake na kila kitu yake, that's when he decided to come up with a video ya kusema we ni gay? If I said that, will I be right?
Yeah, sure. True.
Okay, thank you so much, Your Honor. That's all for now.
So thank you for cross-examining the plaintiff. Arion, the mic is on you. Arion, if you have anything you want to ask, which one?
Yeah. Arion, take the mic.
Yeah. Thank you. Your Honor, thank you, Black Cinderella, for this chance. All the protocols observed. Hope you are having a nice time. First of all, I would like to begin by saying that according to the law, this is a very, very, very big crime that has been offended here by the so-called Prince Mwiti. First of all, this is cyberbullying, guys, as you know it. Richy is a very nice guy, actually, a very good content creator, trying to make the ends meet. So first of all, Mwiti has degraded him. He has mentally disturbed him. He has harassed him already, as we are speaking. I think so far, if you guys are looking at Richwald's face, he doesn't look that ule wa kawaida venye yeye ukuwa, you know. I can say his self-esteem is kind of tampered with. Yeah, so what actually Prince Mwiti has done here is very bad according to the law. He has built or he has tried to build a bad reputation against Richy, of which we don't know how long it took Richy to create this, reputation. So, Your Honor, this is defamation of the highest order. And before I come to my conclusion, Richy as a brand right now, he has lost so much that he knows of, and what we others don't know, and what we know that he doesn't know. He has lost a lot. Secondly, last but not least, even if Prince Mwiti decides to take that video down and actually apologize with another video, we won't be sure of the audience that will reach, that this second video, the audience it will reach, we won't be sure about it. So the first video has already gotten a lot of attention because it is negative. And you know what happens to the society when something is negative, even though it ain't true, or even if it's rumors or whatever it might be. It might be. So my point of view, I think he should publicly appear in court, the real court now, apart from this one. Yes, the real court. He should actually do another video to apologize and not to mention of Richy anywhere else on any other social media platform, whichever the social media platform is. He shouldn't be allowed to mention Richy. And if so, he says he's on the right, may he present himself with his evidences and proof in court. That is all that is all, Your Honor. Thanks, Lady Jacqueline and Judge Black Cinderella for this time. Richy, we are together in this. I know I have been seeing what Mwiti has been doing, and I know this is cyberbullying, just even from the start of the video. I know how to analyze a lot of social media stuff, but for today, that is where I end this point of mine.
Thank you so much, Erion, and you were patient enough until it was your turn to speak this. You have spoken well. A man of wisdom is a man to be recognized in this, our court. We appreciate you coming to our court to give this submission. As well, is there Sandra and Sandipati Mhatsi? If you would like to cross-examine Richy, you can do that. Madam Lady Jacqueline, where is Prince Mwiti? Is it that today, because of the nature of allegations, he does not want to appear here?
So, Your Honor, I have sent him the link to the live several times. I'll do it one more time, Your Honor. And then we'll see whether he will be here. I've just done it again. I don't know if there's any senior counsel that wants to stand in. I think Black Forest may actually come in as a representative for him. I think she seemed to have the right kind of points that we need. But he's not online at the moment, but I've sent him the invitation.
Jacqueline?
Yes.
For who is Jacqueline?
I don't know whether, Your Honor, can you advise? Let the judge advise. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, Black Forest, are you standing in for Mwiti?
No.
Okay, you do not wish to
I
stand
I also want him to be here because I have a lot of questions concerning the whole situation and how he runs things with these young boys. I needed a small clarification for Richwald because I wanted to know whether before this thing came to TikTok, were they friends? How was the relationship? Because you see, once it comes out the way it is, maybe before it was teased and joking and all that, and maybe Richard felt, so I was only doing a clarification because I was taking notes and writing down on what I'm going to ask Mwiti. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay,
Right.
thank you.
Lady Jacqueline, my concerns were to establish on what grounds we are going to approach this. But when I was requesting for a text that could show sexual hizo vitu za kumwongelesha akue na yeye kimapenzi, ajamiane na yeye kimapenzi ama kwa njia isiyo sawa, hakuna, because there is no that, na recordings za WhatsApp calls haziwezi zikaenda kotini kama evidence. So tuna throw away, we get done with the charges of harassment kwa njia ya kujamiana, tunakuja kwa defamation. This is probably going to be a defamation and character assassination. Nilikuwa nafikiri tunaweza pick up kama sexual harassment, but hakuna text. So it's just a defamation.
You're to intrude. I'm sorry about that. I don't think it's good for you to turn it down because he has been harassed on platforms. He's being harassed on platforms, so that should still stick on. I don't think it's right for you to turn it down right now.
Sina cancel approach. Hakuna text imetoka directly. Unajua sasa tukiangalia.
Reasons why I'm saying this, which is very smart and intelligent.
Yeah.
He knew this was going to be used. But what we're going to work with right now, it's the videos from the platform on his voice attacking this man with very nasty words, calling him words that a male person should not even be called because he's not gay. Those are the evidence that you're going to go with.
Yeah, Sandy, nasema aje, kama ni tu maneno amemuita kwamba yeye ni gay, hiyo ni defamation. Hiyo ni direct defamation na character assassination, si ndio? But
don't you think this is also harassment because he was not comfortable with it? This is also harassment because you could even tell from his tone he's very uncomfortable.
But sasa hakuna.
There are also calls because Richy said mostly Mwiti has been doing calls. Sasa babe,
he's very smart.
Babe, because Mwiti knew if I did this on text, it will be used against me. That's why he was doing the calls. Calling at 3 a.m. is also wrong. And calling a man babe is also wrong. So we will work with the calls, we will work with the videos, and it will be Rich's word against his. And because his is also against his own, because we also have recordings of his own, how he talks and how he called him sugar and all that. So we will also work with the calls.
On that, to add on, mind you, it might be also Richard had a girlfriend there. Wewe ukipigiwa 3 a.m. na mwanaume mwenzako anaanza kukuita po babe and your girlfriend is sleeping next to you. What occasion do you yani, I'm trying to imagine the chaos that was in that house is just ridiculous. We are going to stick with that as our evidence for now.
The reason why I was raising it as a bit of concern is that I'm looking at the motive of Prince Mwiti here, and Mwiti might be having some call recorded. That's why he says, nakuja na evidence, nilisha kurecord. I think hata amemwambia kwa one of the statement. Now, when it has happened like that, unajua kuna call. Unajua, okay, ni kama, I don't know how I'm going to put it, Lady Jacqueline. I do not want to offend LGBT.
Okay, but so Your Honor, the thing about this discussion is that I think we've given enough room for people to air their views the way they please. I'm very sure there are many members of the LGBTQ community in this live, and they are listening in, and they are pointing out areas where perhaps you may not get it right, but we are not going to come at you with it. We are going to give room for discussions to happen freely, Your Honor. So take your time. Thank you, Gerald. Thank you so much for that acknowledgement in the comment section. Thank you.
Yeah, I was a bit concerned. Unajua, wacha tuende kwa kienyeji. Now let us just come back. Sisi tunajadiliana. Senior counsels, please approach. I want to have a conversation with all the senior counsels. Unajua, kama hakuna evidence direct kama text na hizo calls zenye Richwald ameclaim huwa anapigiwa hazijawahi kuwa recorded kwa side ya Richwald, pia hatuwezi tu tukasema that it happen. It's a court of law. Tunataka evidence. So sisi aziko tuko tuna, ninafikiri nimewaelewa, tuko tuna audio hizo pale anasema nitakudinya, ndakufanya nini and all that, yeah?
Your Honor, just a minute, Richy, just a minute before I give you the mic. Your Honor, I believe the circle of LGBTQ, there's a way they wanasemanga, they identify themselves. Hawezi niambia Mwiti hangeona huyu Richy hako straight na aendelee kupursue. He had different motives, and the motives here were to damage this man. And it is so wrong. He knew exactly what he was doing. Because I know they are aware. You cannot approach me and you know clearly I'm not in your circle. There's a motive on why he was doing that. So, Your Honor, please, I beg you, the little evidence we have, let us just hold it as gold right now, because that is what we will go with right now. Because this man is going through a lot. And if I can put myself on his shoe, I can picture what he's going through, and it's not good.
Your Honor, just a minute, can I say something?
Yes.
As a member, or let me say, I don't like putting myself as a member, but as someone who is on a rainbow family, myself, I identify myself. Don't come to me telling me that napenda wanawake kama sijakwambia. Yes, I have said it before, napenda wanawake, okay. But it's very wrong even to us to claim that we love someone so and so and we've not portrayed Omojaniona. That is bad. Like, it's literally insulting. So I will agree with what Sandy said. Myself, if someone comes to me and tell me I am straight, did you put me straight? You didn't. So I myself decide that I am who I am, and I've put it out there. People know it. So even if someone comes to them and say, "Oh, Mrs. JM is lesbian or whatever," ni sawa, nilijisemea. Okay, I will not have any problem with it. But if someone else said it with their own mouth, why are you putting your own words in my mouth? I did not claim it. So no, it's literally bad. It's literally wrong for someone who is straight. Unamkaribisha kwa LGBT, amekwambia anataka. It's not by force. Not by force. No, not by force. So I beg.
Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. DM. Thank you.
Conversation and I want to understand it well. Now, I like, people know Judge Black Cinderella, I like giving food of thoughts, yeah? The reason why I'm insisting on what I'm saying is because, let us, Lady Jacqueline is well known. Lady Jacqueline.
Okay, Your Honor, I will stop you there 1 minute. I don't want my identity to cloud anything happening in the court. I think Ritual wanted to say something. I want to remain outside of this discussion, if you don't mind, Your Honor. Because the thing about identity politics, if you focus so much on it, you block discourse. You understand? You end up, restricting discourse. So I want people to discuss openly and freely without any kind of, So let us focus, Your Honor. What I took focus. And I think Ritual has something to say. Thank you.
Exactly. You don't trust me.
Your Honor, I'm back.
Welcome back, Sandra. Welcome.
Your Honor, sorry, I was drunk. I blacked out, but I'm back. Now lawyer amerudi, niko vizuri. Nilikuwa nimeblack Javadi akimigu lawyer mimi jamani, mimi nitakuwa lawyer nani nakuuliza.
Lakini wakili senior counsel Sandra, your counsel Mrs. JM has done an excellent job. Amefanya kazi poa, kazi safi. Na nini client wenu Richwald anaweza kukuambia kazi yenye senior counsel JM amefanya. Your Honor, I think Richwald is trying to say something. He's really trying to say something.
Yeah.
I am not there again. It's okay. I wanted to give food of thought. Lady J has publicly denied me to use her as example, so it is fine. I am going to use someone else.
Your Honor, the last time you used me as an example, Your Honor, see the gentleman came for me. When you said, Lady J is a very strong feminist. Muhatsi was in this corner, huh? And then what that other man? I mean, they became very unsettled. I do not want identity politics to cloud our discussion today, guys.
Lady Jessica, prosecutor, but Muhatsi is always confused. That day you shocked him because he had different ways of approach, but you declined him because he got sorry, Muhatsi, sorry.
Your Honor, I'm not happy. Your Honor, I'm not happy. No, Sandy must withdraw. Why can she say in the public that I'm always confused? Your Honor, I'm never confused. Your Honor, this is not fair. Your Honor, please, can you defend me? And Sandy must withdraw.
I will use Gerald.
Yeah, Gerald can request to come up. No problem. Yes.
Gerald, I want, if there's a space for Gerald, because there's something I want Richy to understand here. Ata akienda mbele, ataulizwa tu. Gerald, welcome so much. Gerald akiongea, sauti yake ni tamu, sauti yake ni nzuri. Gerald, how are you?
I'm alright.
Gerald,
Your Honor, just 2 seconds. Did you say Gerald akiongea sauti yake ni tamu? Your Honor, are you okay? Your Honor, are you okay?
Your Honor, I have a question.
Just being honest.
I'm just being honest. Let me give this food of thought. Gerald ako hapa. Gerald akiongea, Gerald tunamjua, Gerald ni wetu, ni wa ile Rainbow family.
Ni wako, Your Honor, Gerald ni wako. He's always sorry, ma'am.
Najua mnapenda swala la kujamiana. It is very active, it is nature. But I wanted to say this. Gerald, yes, she has made, make herself known that kwamba yeye ni mtu ana belong kwa hii familia. Alafu kuna Cinderella ambaye huwa ninawaonesha nikipigwa munju kwa kamera, ninakuwa na ile jinsia ya mwanaume. Mimi na Gerald tukiongea kila wakati, mimi Cinderella ambapo niko kwa hii side nyingine, nikiongea na Gerald namuita babe ama Gerald ananiita babe na sijawahi correct. Na nikiongea labda naongea namwambia Gerald, baby, today was hard, my day was like this, baby. In your own words, Gerald, what could that mean to you now that you are uku? What does that mean to you?
Well, I'm really open to this because I know queer people like babying each other, and that clearly does not mean you're dating someone. Queer people love loving each other. I call people my love, even if I'm not dating you, and it's just a common and normal thing.
That is something I wanted for clarification. A food of thought. A ritual here needed to have that evidence. It could have weighed a lot. But let's say Mwiti is smart. He went ahead because anajua legals. That's not a problem. We are still going to hold him accountable. Pali anamuita babe, my love, and all these things, and they do not sit well with Richy and the people who are hearing this, who knows Richy as the way they know him. Richy, you had something to say and clarify. I know your lawyer, Sandra, really has a lot to say. But Richy, you can go first and then Sandra can go later.
Your Honor, it cannot happen like that way. That way, before Sandy can withdraw her statement, please, Your Honor. Please don't assume me, Your Honor. My heart is bleeding.
Your Honor, as we will be done with this case, Muhatsi will get a wife because he's just lonely and disturbed there. Sorry, Your Honor. Let us proceed.
Your Honor, now you can see what is happening in front of this court, Your Honor. Is she supposed to announce to everybody in the world that I don't have a wife, Your Honor? This is not fair, Your Honor.
Nimeulizwa swali. Guys, please, let's focus. Richy atasahau Kenya alikuwa anataka kusema. Senior counsel family.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to say something for a minute, just a minute, to protect Richwald and to let this not escalate. I'm considering Richwald's safety, because when such issues come up in an homophobic country, this might lead Richwald into more harm than good. I would love to tell Richwald to prioritize his safety, and if he's feeling very threatened or unsafe due to this accusation, he should consider relocating temporarily or seeking shelter with supportive friends or other organizations. I'm also trying to tell him to do this very fast, because if the accusation becomes public, he should consider working with someone from LGBT organization to make this better. Otherwise, it is going to escalate real bad, and it is not going to be a TikTok thing, but it is going to be worse than this. Thank you for now.
It's like you just read my mind. However, I'll hold myself in patience until Richy speaks. Richy, the jury demands to hear from you. Then thereafter, your lawyer can speak as well.
Okay. First of all, like, I'm not comfortable when a man calls me babe. To me, I'm not comfortable with that. Another thing, Mwiti angekuwa na evidence, akona recordings, angekuwa ashatoa kitambo, cause nyinyi wote mnamjua. The reason mbona Mwiti pia hajakuja hapa juu ana any evidence between mimi na yeye that tunaongeanga ama any recordings, cause everyone knows Mwiti. Angekuwa na any recordings, angekuwa shaikadi kwa ile live ya jana tukiwa na Geoffrey, kila mtu akisikia. But juu hakuna evidence, hajakuja hadi koti. Yeah, hiyo ndio kitu nilikuwa nataka kusema. So mimi chenye naweza sema ni venye alikuwa ananiita babe, hizo ni evidence tosha kwa live. Akianza kuniambia come on sijui nini, abujubuju what. Hizo mimi siko sawa nazo. So this what I'm trying to mean that like hizo ndo evidence tosha zenye ziko. Mwiti akiniita babe everything, na kianza hadi kuna ile nimesema there is a previous video tukiargue. Sijui ni venye sina recordings, kuna the first video tukibishana ndo history katoka mpaka akapost video. Hiyo video iko akisema venye atani make his business.
Ilikuwa kwa live ya nani? Ilikuwa kwa live ya nani, Richwald?
My live.
Was it blogged? Kuna blogger yote ali capture?
Yeah, ilikuwa recorded because it was around 9:00 ndo tukaanza kubishana. Then ndo watu wakaja hapa, ndo malicha ilianza, ilitokea, ndo hizi mabishano zikatokea mpaka ikafanya Mwiti the following day akamka kipost video.
Okay.
So Mwiti angekuwa
wacha nitafute.
Yeah, Mwiti angekuwa na any recordings between mimi na yeye, angekuwa na any recordings, sasa angekuwa sha post ama angekuwa sha ekea watu live wasikie Richy ananikatianga ama anything. So Juana any evidence, Mwiti hayuko hadi court. Hayuko hapa kusema anything. Juana jua ana anything yenye anaweza defend nayo. So to me hizo ni evidence tosha. Hiyo venye ananiita babe, akiniarasa, akinifanyia everything. Recordings ziko. Thank you.
Your Honor, I think we have the senior counsel for Richwald, Miss Sandra. Miss Sandra, if you want to talk a little bit before the judge talks, chukua mic. Chukua mic uongee kidogo kabla judge kuongea. Asante.
I think Mwiti saizi anatafuta inaitwaje? Evidence. Juana evidence sasa anatafuta evidence kumwambia Richy. Ngoja nike kamera. Ngoja. Mimi nikalewa but I know what I'm saying. I think Mwiti sasa anatafuta evidence, ndo manake anamwambia Richy ampigie. Na nimemwambia Richy asimpigie. Juu akimpigia atamrecord na atakuja kutuwekea. Juana evidence, hii ndo evidence anatafuta sahi. Na mimi Mwiti nimeongea naye asubuhi. Na hajafanya vizuri. Guys, watu wako na maisha apart from hizi social media. Na hizi social media ukirekodiwa zinabakianga hapa forever. Richy ni kijana mdogo, baby boy. Mnamharibia, mnasema yeye ni shoga nini. Hata kama mtu ni shoga, ufai kuja kumwanika hivyo. You know? Ni brand. Richy anajulikana na watu wengi, ni brand. So me I feel like Mwiti amekosea. Na venye Mwiti alimfungulia video huyu akisema sijui ni shoga, akona video atamwanika nini, achukue simu yake arecord akimwomba msamaha. I think hiyo ndio itakuwa kitu kizuri. Unajua sisi tuna joke hapa kwa internet, lakini kuna vitu zinabakianga hapa. Kuna maneno ufai kusema kuhusu mtu. Tu joke mambo mengine, but si mambo na kitu ambacho unajua itaharibia mtu maisha yake. Kwa mfano saizi watu wangapi familia ya Richy wameona? Watu wengi. Na wakiona vitu kama hizi anasikia vibaya. Akifika mahali akitembea mahali anaambiwa, wewe si ni ule shoga, you know? It's not right. Kuna vitu tunafanya kama jokes, lakini for me I think hapo Mwiti amekosea. Mwiti ni rafiki yangu lakini amekosea. Mimi I don't support that. Hata mimi kuna vitu naweza sema na siwezi sema vitu zingine worse kuhusu mtu fulani juu najua zitabakia kwa social media, zitaumiza mtu. Juu Richy nimeongea naye asubuhi alikuwa na stress. Hayuko sawa kabisa, ako na stress. Hajazoea hizi drama. By the way, Richy si mtu wa drama. Sisi tumezoea kuanikwa, tumezoea kutrend na upumbavu. Richy hajawahi trend na nonsense. So for me I feel like it's wrong and Mwiti anafaa ombe msamaha. It's not nice kabisa. Tukue serious sometime, you know? Na tuangalie feelings za mtu, na tuangalie huyu mtu ni nani tunamharibia. Si poa. Yeah.
Ni kama ili swala linaweza kuhatarisha maisha ya Richy kwa sababu those people, kuna wale tu watu wamekuwa wameprofile tu, wamekuwa wamestand against this thing, yeah? So now that the information has been put publicly, is Richy in any danger? How has it been now that the information was leaked?
Okay, so Your Honor, I will take that up and talk about it a little bit. Now, I don't particularly think he's in danger, but my biggest concern is the consequence here. Easy rumors, unaona, on his identity as a media personality. You understand, Your Honor? He is a media personality. He wants to go about his business bila watu kumshuku, watu kusema, oh, huyu ni shoga nini. You guys already know that we live in a very homophobic country. Yenye career yako inaweza isha tu hivyo mtu akiku out. Tuseme, oh, indeed wewe ulikuwa shoga. Alafu mtu anafanya ujinga, anaenda anaku out hivyo without your consent, without you wanting to be out. Unajua huyu amekuharibia maisha. Now think about if you're a straight man, yeah, who has built his career and has established himself as a radio personality. This young man is a radio personality. Alafu mtu anakuja hapa na kuambia, oh, shoga wangu. Yani anakutreat ni kama wewe na yeye mlikuwa mnakulana. It is very disrespectful, Your Honor. And I find it really bad because also inakani kama these men are using the LGBTQ identity, okay, ama hiyo card ya magay kuattack wanaume wengine. Yeah? Why are you using ushoga kuattack wanaume wengine? Na ni kama this kind of attack is not just on the individual. Your Honor, I know Prince Mwiti. This attack is meant to reduce an individual's popularity as well. There's a hidden agenda behind the attack. He needs to say his motive. What is he trying to do? Yes, he's winning on TikTok. But why is it that he does not want other people to win, Your Honor? Why is it that he does not want anyone else to win? It has to be Prince Mwiti and nobody else. Mara, oh, darling, babe, nakutaka. Akiona tu an up and coming content creator, ndio huyo, ako kwa platform yao. Babe, yeah? You're thinking, what's wrong with this guy? So, Your Honor, I'm saying again, Prince Mwiti needs to be stopped. And mind you, it is not a compliment to the LGBTQ community that he uses that identity. He weaponizes it against innocent young men. Mpaka hapa TikTok ameitwa PDD wa TikTok. Because his sexual advances are too many. Okay? And they are always bordering gayism. They are always bordering gayism. It's very rare that he expresses, love towards women. He does once in a while, but it's always men. Why? Alafu ye mwenye anarudi anasema kwamba mimi si shoga. Unaelewa? Niko hata na recording hapa kiongea akisema, hapana mimi napenda wanawake. Why is it then using your identity kuharibia wanaume wengine? Your Honor, do you see what Richy is doing? Richy is destroying the lives of young men who are trying to rise in the world. I rest my case, Your Honor.
Mwiti, Lady Jacqueline. Mwiti, not Richy.
Sorry, Your Honor. Mwiti, sorry. Prince Mwiti, I apologize. Thank you.
And this is exactly what I said, Lady Jacqueline. I see the motive here because it's like it's a TikTok weapon to get rid of the newbies who are coming up on TikTok, or to subject them in your fingertips. I have you in my fingertips. If you do not do what I want to say, or what I want you to do, or if I feel that you are too popular and you are making us to be shadowed, you're shadowing us, we're going to come out with this information about you so that people on TikTok can disregard you and do away with you. Hii ni kitu inafanyika hapa sana Rich World, and it is becoming a thing of a concern. We have a pending case that was brought here because of the against the old bees. I think in future, Lady Jacqueline, mimi ninataka magwiji wale wamekuwa ni majina za kusema wakuje kotini, na wale uprising stars who have come into TikTok pia tukuje kotini ili tuweze kujadiliana kuna shida iko wapi mtu akiinuka na hii wakati ikuwe ni wakati wake. Sababu unaona sasa kuna shida ya superiority complex hapa, na mtu anajua nikikuja na information ya gay ni kama nimefunga mwanaume straight mdomo. Unajua wakati you are straight alafu umekewa hii accusation, hata aibu. Imagine mwanaume tu mwenzako anakuita baby mbele ya watu. It is so bad. It is
so Your Honor, there is one young lady who apparently has dated Mwiti, and she's here in the comments. Her name is Kawera. If she can come up, it will be really nice. Anasema kwamba Mwiti si shoga. Na anajuaje? Kawera, unajuaje? Maybe unaweza kuja juu ueleze judge jinsi unavyojua hiyo.
Yeah, Kawera, you can come up.
And she needs to give us evidence that si shoga, so that we can analyze against whatever he has been doing to Rich World. And if she's coming to joke, don't up him, don't up her. We are very serious.
Actually, Lady Jacqueline, under the law, nikiuliza zile text, tungalipata text ya kuonesha kwamba ni shoga na anamfuata huyu kijana na hii style anakuja, Mwiti can go to prison. Akiona na macho tu hivi, hata si mambo ya defamation. Hiyo ni direct prison. Whatever you are, convenient your next door neighbor. Tumepata girlfriend ya Mwiti. Where is she?
So she said she's coming up in 5 minutes. Asha ni respondia hapo chini. Anakuja in 5 minutes, Your Honor.
Yes. So wacha akuje ndo tujue as well if Mwiti has ever had anything ngono with you and you feel okay to give us that information, you can testify that he is indeed mwanaume ambaye anapenda wanawake, ndo tuweze kumchukulia makosa ya defamation, character assassination na cyberbullying.
Your Honor, I think that is a, Your Honor, sorry to interrupt. I think that is a teachable moment because we have here, Gerald, I think people confuse sexual identity and sexual practice a lot. Wanaume wenye ni mashoga bado wanaweza kuwa katika mahusiano na wanawake, Your Honor. I think that is one thing that people find it, they don't understand. Ya kwamba there are very many gay men who are actually married with children. Anyway, I will mute. If you want, what do you call it, expert opinion, you can allow Gerald to talk for 1 minute. Thank you.
No problem, Gerald. We listen and we also get educated as well. So we welcome that insight. Please take the mic and elaborate further.
Judge and Lady Jacqueline, I did not get the question well, but I found when Lady Jacqueline was explaining about men who are in marriages and having sex with other men. Yeah, I know about MSM, which are men who have sex with men, and I know explicit gay men who are out and about. So this all can happen. And I don't know where you wanted this explanation to head to.
No. The question, Gerald, and Black Forest, I will bring you down in a minute. I'm sorry. Our senior counsel Goldie has just joined the podium, but I'll bring you back later. Gerald, I think we just needed that clarification between sexual practice and sexual identity, and sexual and gender identity, if that's okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you, love. Yeah, by the way, there are people who can have sex with women or men or same sex or heterosex, but that does not mean that you're gay. I wanted to also clarify that sexual orientation and sexual practices are two different things. As a lesbian woman, I can have sex with a man just to get a baby, and that does not cancel me as a lesbian. It is me to tell you that I'm a lesbian. It is not you to tell me that I'm a lesbian. And a man can also have sex with men because he enjoys the act of penetration, nyuma, but that does not qualify them to be gay. I know of men who have sex with their women now wanna have anal sex. I know that is happening, and that does not mean they're gay. So sexual practices and sexual orientation are two different things, and you cannot judge anyone with their sexual practices. Thank you.
We don't even need to go further in that. That was just self-explanatory. She gave good examples of it, and we are happy to learn. We are happy to have this information, and we're happy to correct ourselves. Goldie, you've just come in. Welcome, Senior Counsel. We recognize your presence. Please do take the mic and give us an insight of what you have to say about this. In the meantime, Mwiti amekata kabisa kukuja, Lady Jacqueline, sindio?
Mwiti, another thing that Mwiti will do, atakuwa hapa anasikiza na sudo, but because anajisikia sukari saa zingine hata panda. Unalewa. That is what he does as well. But he did promise me yesterday that he will come to court. So I don't know why he's decided not to come. But I think tuwe tuna roho mzuri. Let us just support each other, period. Let me just mute, Your Honor.
All right, Goldie, talk to us.
Thank you. Greetings to everybody. Okay, on this issue, in fact, I'm so happy the way Gerard has tried to explain everything. I think we have now understood what is happening. As we said, Senior, our judge, there is this thing that is going on in TikTok where you find somebody is using this as enough, like I can say it is bullying. And as the senior counsel Sandra said, some of the things that are altered, they damage somebody's reputation, especially on how we see Rich World is trying to explain. It has affected him. He doesn't feel comfortable being called babe by a man. So that is him. He doesn't like. And I think it is because of this that he has tried to look for at least a platform. He has tried to come to court to express this so that we have so many people. Maybe he's talking on behalf of so many people. It is just unfortunate that Mwiti has not come here to give us evidence that whatever he claims he alleged to have with Rich World is true or not. But meanwhile, because we have Rich World and he has stated clearly he is not comfortable, I think it is unfair for the old bees to be using this to bully people, because I believe this is bullying. To me, this is bullying. Yes, apart from character assassination that is taking in a form of bullying, I think this is a very serious thing, because this is a young man who has a great future. He has great future, and some of these words, they will damage him, because internet does not forget, Your Honor. Thank you.
A junior counsel was here by the name Arion. Na he asked a question. Hii video enye nani amefanya, Mwiti amefanya, imeonwa na 500k viewers. Na because of why imefika 500 viewers, it's because it's negative. Ni mambo ya kumdhalilisha. Na negative controversy sells faster. Supposingly Mwiti afanye video akiapologize akisema maneno yale alikuwa si ya kweli, viewership ya hiyo video, because it's just a positive thing, haitakuwa hata 10,000 hata 20,000. Watu wanapenda hiyo vitu mbaya. I don't think there will be any justice that he pulls down this video or apologizes. Hiyo haitakuwa na justice. Kotini damages inaonekana clearly. Rich World uko na damages. Tena damages kubwa. It matters how many followers he has on TikTok. It matters how many people viewed this same post. It also matters how many bloggers on TikTok viewed and reposted this na viewership zao. So asking him to delete and only speak and say that he's apologizing is not being fair to yourself. We are not saying that he shouldn't do that. Of course, that is what he should start with in terms of cleaning your name. But it is not fair to you. Now, I want to give a poll, Lady Jacqueline. Do members of the jury in the comment section think that Rich World deserves to go about this same case legally with the DCI and the law courts in Kenya? Asu ama asisu? I think
So thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Remember to like, share, comment, and if you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and put on the notification bell so that you know every time I post a new video. So guys, thank you. I'm gonna see you on my next video. Bye.